All right. Welcome to Trolls Toys. Figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. Welcome to this week's Toy Haul, episode 25. And we'll begin pickups from Thursday afternoon, July 24th. We were on our way to TNA Impact Wrestling, TNA Impact Live in Kingston, Rhode Island after work, and we had a few minutes to kill, so we decided we'd stop by the Toy Vault in Warwick, Rhode Island. And it was the unfortunate day of Hulk Hogan's passing, and as a performer, I think he was super important to wrestling. I'm not getting into his personal life, and I know people have different opinions. But this is on my Ultimate Edition list. I didn't buy it because he passed away. I bought it because I wanted it, and I hadn't seen it, and they had it in the store. They had set up like a display of Hulk Hogan items. This was not on it. This was just tucked in its normal spot. But this is No Holds Barred Ultimate Edition. Rip and Zeus. And like I said, I was trying to go Ultimate. I believe this is from like 2022, right? And it just was, the timing was not great on when we purchased it. But like I said, bought it because I wanted it, not because of what happened. But when you take off that outer box, you have an inner box, and then you're going to have another inner box that looks like a VHS cassette. And that box is going to open, and that's going to get you to Rip and Zeus inside. So this was on my Ultimate Edition list, trying to collect all the Ultimate Editions that I can, and I was happy to add it to the collection. And I remember being like a young 14 or 15-year-old kid, shambles. I hit the wrong button on the camera, watching No Holds Barred for the first time, because I think it came out in 1989. So super stoked to add the No Holds Barred Ultimate Edition to our collection. Arriving Friday, July 25th, and Sunday, July 27th, because I ordered two and they shipped them at separate times, is number 152 in the classified series, the Cobra Pilot and Cobra Claw Covert Light Aerial Weapon. I normally miss out on most of the Pulse exclusive pre-orders, but I was able to get this one, so we ordered it twice. We'll obviously just keep one and sell the other, or flip it, but probably just sell it. And arriving on Saturday, July 26th from Amazon, we got number 157 in the classified series, Christopher Law Levine and Order. So Law and Order. So big G.I. Joe week this week. So G.I. Joe continues, right? On Saturday, July 26th, we went out to one of our favorite stores, Legends Video Games and More. And as we were there, some guy came in to sell some vintage G.I. Joes. So we were able to pick them up, right after Chris bought them. He just flipped them to us. So as always, Chris's store, great to visit. We were taking a bunch of our physical media out there, VHS, Blu-rays, DVDs, some wrestling figures for trade. So we got a trade credit, and as always, we gave Chris some of our real money, but we picked up Snow Job. Leatherneck, this is the 1984 Leatherneck. His crotch is broken. The Motor Viper, I remember he came with a vehicle. I don't remember which one. We got Crocmaster, no Fiona. We got Firefly, and these are just the figures. And we got Crystal Ball, because I couldn't get Crystal Ball on Classified because he sold out in like 2 minutes. So here we go. We did get one backpack and gun. I'm not sure who it goes to. And we also got Big Boa. So like I said, just figures only. And the main event from TNA Impact on Friday night, the 24th, was Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana. So we saw Santana for his AEW Jazzwares fig there at Legends for $10. So we decided to bring him home. And also at Legends, we were able to add heavily to our WWE Superstars lineups as we pick up The Undertaker. It's time. It's Vader time. We were also able to pick up Captain Lou Albano. We were able to bring home Hot Rod Rowdy Roddy Piper from the Superstars line as well. And we were able to pick up one half of the Natural Disasters, Typhoon. So we're able to get Typhoon, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Captain Lou Albano, Vader, and The Undertaker. All from the WWE Superstars line, all from Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts. And our final pickup from Legends Video Games and More, right, was this He-Man and the Masters of the Universe reissue for 2023. Rulers of the Sun, Sunman 3-pack. And I don't remember these guys, but it says Kicto is an expert kickboxer. Holographo is a futuristic scientist, and Zapman is a micro laser specialist. So with that price tag, I thought I couldn't go wrong bringing them home to add to our Masters of the Universe collection. And as normal, on Sunday, July 27th, we went back out to Rietta Ranch Flea Market in Hubbardston, Massachusetts. Played Beat the Rain a little bit. Not too many vendors there. We're able to get this Lord of the Rings Return of the King, King Aragorn from Toy Biz 2003 for $3. Also picked up this Independence Day Captain Stephen Hiller. This is supposed to be Will Smith from 1996 for $5. Looks nothing like Will Smith, obviously, by Trendmasters Toys, but I just thought it was too chintzy to leave behind. And also from the same vendor where we got the ID4 Captain Stephen Hiller, we picked up G.I. Joe versus Cobra from 2002 by Hasbro, General Tomahawk versus Headman. And it was $10, and I just was like, I didn't know that G.I. Joe had gangsters. So this is why I picked it up. Bubble pretty significantly damaged. I normally keep these in the package. I might actually open this one. And also coming in from Rietta Ranch, and these all are going to be from the same vendor. We picked up Small Soldiers, 1998, Major Chip Hazard, complete with all of his weaponry. We also picked up Brick Bazooka from Small Soldiers. And Brick, I don't remember this, but if you... Hang on, it works. I don't know, the little button's not working, but if you flip it up, he turns into a freaking bazooka. And I don't remember that from the movie, but I haven't watched the movie in quite a while. But we were able to get Brick Bazooka complete with all his weaponry as well to go with Major Chip Hazard. And then we just got Figure Only Archer, all from the same vendor. So we got Chip Hazard, Brick Bazooka, and Archer from Small Soldiers. And then also from that same vendor, we got Sylvester Stallone in action figure form twice. And these are from Demolition Man. I don't obviously remember having these toys, but I just thought they were pretty cool figures. And then we added to our 3 3/4 Joes. Figures only once again. We got Mainframe. We got Dojo. We got Dr. Mindbender from 1993. I do not remember that Dr. Mindbender. We got Crazy Legs. And some people, you may not agree with me, but this vintage Crazy Legs is how, in my opinion, this HasLab Crazy Legs should have been. Right? This is how I remember Crazy Legs. And then, upcoming classified, we got Sci-Fi. So those are our pickups from Thursday, July 24th through Sunday, July 27th. All right. Welcome back to episode 25 of this week's Toy Haul, Trolls Treasures. And today is Monday, July 28th. And we went back to one of our favorite stores, That's Entertainment in Worcester, Massachusetts. We were able to round up 12 figures that we thought we could part with from our collection. And some graphic novels. We took them in to get some trade credit, and they took 8 of the figures and the novels. So we were able to pick up a few figures and then have quite a substantial trade credit left. So we got Rietta from Marvel Legends. And once again, not familiar with her. I'm just trying to build the Void, and she has the Void's torso. So pretty important part. So we're just going to pull the Void's torso out of here, and then we'll probably trade Rietta away or sell her on eBay or something of that nature. And then That's Entertainment had 2 G.I. Joe Extreme figures from 1995 for $8 a piece in the package, which looks pretty minty. I'd never had any of these, but trying to get a little bit of representation of every G.I. Joe line in the collection. So we got Metalhead with Ultra Slam Firepower. And this must have been right around the time that Hasbro acquired Kenner. So this is a Kenner logo G.I. Joe toy, which I think is pretty interesting. And they had two of those extreme figures. So we got Iron Claw with Ultra Slam Firepower as well. Once again, same line, so obviously logoed by Kenner. And you may or may not have seen my short, but we were related to Breaker, but we were running out to Target to grab some milk. And I always hit the toy aisle while I'm there. And I'll be damned if they didn't have number 158 in the classified series. Shambles. Mass Device Breaker. Only one copy, so now he's ours. Right, we tried to pre-order him same time as Crystal Ball, but they both sold out immediately. So to find him in the wild, just chilling on the pegs, I was super excited. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at you. Continuing this week's Toy Haul, episode 25 from Tuesday, July 29th. We got a call from one of our buddies from the flea market, our acquaintances, and he had a bunch more 12-inch Joes he'd found. So we picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 6, 7 12-inch Joes in this container. And then we got this full of all kinds of various clothing and accessories. I don't know if you can see, there's a figure in there as well, so that's 8. And then we got 5 foot lockers. Each has a figure and a bunch of accessories, right? So we got like 13 more large Joes. So we went mobile for this portion. And we'll have to give you an update soon. Like I said, we just finished sorting through the last batch. So we got last week. And now we got more to add to the collection. All right, continuing pickups from Tuesday, July 29th. From our acquaintance from the flea market, Rietta Ranch Flea Market. We got numbered 11 AEW, Series 2. Hangman Adam Page for $5. We also picked up this Heist Nebula from Marvel Legends from that same acquaintance for $5. From the same flea market acquaintance, we got 1990 WCW Total Package Lex Luger from Galoob for $5. Pretty clean. He's missing his belt, but that's all right. They all came with a belt back in the day. And I actually had these. I didn't have the WWF Hasbros. I had the WCW Galoobs. And this is our first that we've added to our collection. I actually bought this guy last week and misplaced him. Don't know where he is, but one of my buddies hooked me up. So I'm happy to say thank you, right? That went with me. We got this from the Emporium last week, but he ordered it for me. This is Rowdy Piper as Nada from They Live, right? So happy to add him to our collection, finally. And I should say he is from Wednesday, July 30th, officially, because we bought him last week and couldn't find him, so we'll just count him for today. However, circling back to Tuesday the 29th, we picked up this Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Eliminator on clearance from Target in Marlborough, Massachusetts, after we watched Fantastic Four First Steps for $9.29. We also picked up Sewer Sports All-Stars, Shell Kickin' Raph, from the Target for his regular price of $10. Interestingly enough, I don't know, it says TD Tolson Leo, TD Tolson Raph on the side, but if you look at the back, TD Tolson is actually Leonardo, so it's mislabeled. I didn't notice that till after I already bought it. It just adds to its appeal to me. And our last pickup from the Target in Marlborough on Tuesday the 29th was this red Swamp Thing at 75% off for $12.44. I'm just recording a picture of mine because the one that we bought we left downstairs because we're just going to flip him. And our final pickups this week come in the form of Andra from Masters of the Universe Revelation. We went to a new store in Worcester called City Trends, a store that we haven't been to, and she was $4.99. So we're going to keep one for our Motu collection, and we're going to try to flip one. I figured at $5. That's a gamble or a risk I am willing to take. And that's going to conclude this week's Toy Haul episode 25, as there will definitely be no pickups tomorrow, Thursday, July 31st, because we're going to Lincoln Park at TD Garden in Boston. So as always, this has been Trolls Toys. Thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you soon.